Hey Shogi fans, welcome back to Shogi Corner. This is Eric again, and let's do some more Tsume Shogi problems. The problems today are going to come from real games between Shogi engines. Every problem is going to be a whole game position like this, and it's all going to be 3 moves to mate. All of these Tsume Shogi problems are going to come from a Twitter account called Santezume Ichiman Honnoku, which means something like 10,000 Tsume positions from 3 moves. So let's get started. You've got the king right here, and on the board you've got this knight attacking here, 2 pawns, a bishop, a gold, and 11 pawns in hand. Find mate in 3. Well, in most of these problems, just like in real games, there are going to be multiple mating lines. If I don't mention the one you found, chances are you're probably still right as long as it's made in 3. So let's get started. You're going to start with the bishop drop to 2-3. This is the important first move because it stops the king from escaping to 4-1. Keep in mind that he can't escape to 4-3 or 2-2 because of the pawn of the knight. Whichever way he goes from here, it's going to be a gold on the head mate. If he moves 3-1, then it's gold drop 3-2 mate. If he moves to 2-1, the knight is attacking here. So, gold drop 2-2, and it's mate. Alright, here's the second problem. You've got this king surrounding the king's escape route, being supported by these 2 generals. And you have a rook, a knight, and 4 pawns in hand. Made in 3 moves. Remember, like the last time, if you need more time to think, just pause the video. The move is going to be rook drop 2-2. Now remember, in whole board mate problems, it doesn't matter if you end with extra pieces in hand like it does in composed mate problems like you find in books. All it matters is that you find the checkmate on the board. So he's going to run to 1-3, and you can either promote the rook, checkmate, or take with the gold, also checkmate. Now there are some other longer lines you can do, and if you find those in a real game, that's great. If you win, it doesn't matter how you mate. For example, there's this gold sack here. He can't run to here because of silver drop, right? So he'll take it, and you can drop the rook here. He runs to 2-2, knight drop. He'll run to here, and then silver sack, and rook promote. It's a square gap dragon supported by the knight, and it's mate. But the important part of the video today is going to be the 3 move mates, so make sure you go as quickly as possible. Mate in 3. Here's problem number 3. You've got this dragon here, and you've also got these 2 bishops, a silver in hand, and this promoted silver is blocking the rook's influence. Mate in 3. Well, an important part of whole real position Tsume Shogi problems is that the king doesn't have everything in hand like he does in composed problems. So if he has nothing in hand, you can make use of that. So your first move is going to be taking this knight here with check. The reason is he has nothing in hand to block on 2-2 with, and no matter what he blocks with, he can only use one of these golds. If he moves the 3-1 gold, then this is now pinned by the horse, so dragon takes 2-1. Or bishop takes 2-1 promote. If he moves this one, then you take with the dragon on 3-1, and its mate he has nothing to block with on 2-1. Here's problem number 4. We can see Sente has been making a pretty good attack with just his rook and bishop. You've got this dragon here, and you've got bishop, 2 golds, lance, and pawn in hand. Mate in 3. Well, if you solve a lot of Tsume Shogi, it's probably pretty easy for you. You'll drop the gold here first. King runs here, and of course you have to cut off this escape route for the king. So bishop drop on 6-1, and it's mate. Pretty easy. Here's problem number 5. Senta is doing really well here with a dragon on 4-3, a horse on 8-2, rook, bishop, gold, and silvers. Mate in 3. Well, with so many pieces in hand, you have a lot of options. So I'll cover a few of them. Starting with the most important one, it's an important strategy, which is dropping a ranging piece from a distance. The bishop drop here stops the king from escaping to 7-4, and the point of dropping at 4-1 instead of 5-2 is because after king 6-2, then the bishop promotes to 5-2, where you wanted to drop it originally, and it's mate in 3. This is an important strategy to learn, so try to do it in your games when you're thinking of dropping a ranging piece. Now, in this position, because you have so many pieces in hand, you can actually drop it to 5-2, king runs, and rook drop to 6-1, or gold drop 6-1 also works. What else? You can go ahead and just drop the rook immediately here, because he only has pawns in hand, and it would be 2 pawns if you dropped it to 6-2. So he'll run here, and gold on the head. Also, what else? You can drop a silver here. If he runs, then gold on the head. And same thing as I showed you if he runs to 6-2, right? So, a lot of different options. You might have found one that's actually different from these. Problem number 6. The game's basically over already. You've got a pretty powerful attack with this horse, this promoted knight, and this other horse. And you have these pawns, gold, and a silver in hand. Mate in 3. The first move is cool. You're going to drop the gold to 4-2. The king can't run because you'll just take the gold on 5-2. The horse is protecting here, so this is mate in 3. Well, if he takes it, then yeah, you'll drop a silver on 6-2, and it's also mate, because this horse is defending here. Problem number 7. You don't really have anything useful in hand because you've got a pawn already on the second file, but you've got this bishop here that's participating, knight, lance, and dragon. Mate in 3. Well, there's a proverb. When there's a square gap dragon, the end is near. So always think of making a square gap dragon check. So the first move is dragon to 4-1. If he blocks with the bishop, this lance is attacking it, so just take it and it's mate. If he blocks with a silver, or with a pawn, it doesn't really matter which, then you just promote the lance and it's mate, because the pawn is pinned, right? Problem number 8. At a glance, it looks like the king has a wide escaping room, so it looks like it's going to turn around pretty quickly. But if you read further into the line, you'll find out that this isn't the case. Mate in 3. Well, the key is to shut down this escape route, right? So, yeah, it's another square gap dragon check. He can't run to there because of the dragon, and he also can't run this way, right? If he drops, thanks to this bishop, you'll just take it and it's mate. So he'll run, trying to get away, and gold on the head is mate, because the rook is, or the dragon is, defending the back. Problem number 9. The castle is destroyed, and now you just have to finish off the king. Made in 3. Well, this is another one that's easy if you solve a lot of Tsume, right? They say that 7-1 is the bishop's favorite square. This stops the king from escaping to 9-3, so he'll run to 9-1, and silver drop or gold drop is mate. If he runs here, then take the gold with the rook, and it is mate. If you didn't see the bishop drop, maybe you don't solve a lot of Tsume, you might have seen the silver drop here. If he goes here, then yeah, it's mate in 3 again. But if he runs here, then it's another really common mating line against Mino Castle. You'll drop the knight to 8-5, checking, and then the king will run here, and thanks to this pawn being pushed here, it's going to be gold on the shoulder, mate. But remember, always look for the shortest line, because that's the line that requires the least pieces. Problem number 10, last problem. You have no pieces in hand, but don't forget about this knight that's defending the 2-4 square. Mate in 3. Well, here you're going to promote the bishop to 4-3 with the support of the rook. The only move the king can make is 2-2 because of the knight defending 2-4. And now there are 2 moves that'll mate. You can promote the rook to 2-1 or to 4-2 because Senta has a numerical advantage on the 3-2 square, so dropping is useless. So this is also made in 3. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Comment on the video if you have any questions, and let me know how you did. If you want to keep up to date with Shogi Corner videos, make sure you like this video and subscribe. We've got some more videos coming out soon. I'm working on a pro game video at the moment. So I'll see you then. Thanks, bye.